Hey there, Sweetness, how goes it?
I do hope that it goes well.
Quick name of the game. If there is anything that is connective to this collective, that is beautiful, and I invite you to take it with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's okay. That's all right. You just leave it right where you found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective, and you should never, ever take anything off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Keep in mind that time may be fluid, as well as energy. And let's get into it, shall we? Yes. Yes, we shall. What are we getting into? Balls to the walls, guys, whatever comes out. All signs welcome in on this one. Okay, so if you guys didn't catch the description, or even if you did, I hashtagged the Year of the Rabbit. If you hear tiny little in the background, it's my bunny rabbit. My kid's bunny rabbit. And she is normally a cage bunny. Spends all her time in her habitat. And I have taken her cage and split it into two. But they're still side by side. Just one part for restroom, one part for rest. And in doing so, it leaves it wide open for her to just be a house bunny. And we're just testing it, see how it goes. But she is having a wild old time just roaming free in the house that's been hers all along, but that we've been slowly but surely getting her acclimated to. So that's a piece of energy in the Year of the Rabbit. All right, y'all. You're either on the truck or you're off the truck. We head now. Taking a ride. Where are we going? We let spirit decide. Please and thanks. I put this down so things aren't too loud. Hi, Daisy Rabbit. What are you doing? Not on my bed. Oh, shit. Sorry, I forgot you guys. All right. Let's open it up with some channeled messages. Holding it in my cheeks. Vessels. Excuse me. The word fleet, which can speak of vessels, vehicles, people, nautical, operating together under a single command. Dude, I just got. All right. Not even playing. I just got an energy of people sneaking bad stuff into places they shouldn't be, and they're holding it in their cheeks. And it's a whole fleet of them operating together under a single command. And they're doing it. They bit off more than they could chew. They thought that doing this, whatever this is, whatever sick, twisted ring this is, they thought that it was going to help them build a safe legacy. But I feel like it's done the exact opposite. Hi, Days. You sitting on me? Now my bunny's climbing on my legs, guys. I think they've used ships and trains and automobiles and even people to smoogle things they shouldn't. They put themselves, excuse me, in a place they shouldn't have. A place that was no divine place to be. If this is something you've done, collective, don't do it again. Also, if you have thoughts and wonder if someone that you know has done something like this, don't put yourself into one of these with them. This is not a kid show. Don't do it again. And don't waver on that. Pay attention to the fine print on things. Somebody's laughing and spirit says, I'm sorry, what part's funny? There was no punchline to this. And whoever laughed, you get a bad grade for this class. You got love me or leave me alone, but it's in the reverse. So it's like, I don't care if you love me, just please don't leave me alone. Unacceptable. Someone says, I'm crazy, but you're sick too. Unacceptable. Someone says, I can't control myself, my emotions. Unacceptable. Okay, so what is acceptable? The trust fall game with spirit into the dark ocean of the unknown. Not of the, I've been here, I've done this, I've met you before 1,000,000 times over. No, it's trusting, taking a giant leap forward into the ocean of the unknown that is spirit. And I saw the other day, as soon as I say that, I'm hearing somebody's thoughts. It's like, well, what about shark-infested waters? You guys do realize that sharks don't infest the waters. They live there. We infest them. Someone's been trying to call someone over and over and over I feel like a lady tried to call someone 3 times. And she was bringing herself down to a low level by doing so. But she missed someone. Whoever it was didn't answer because they didn't miss the call. They saw it, but they were being influenced by something or someone to not take the call. There's a channeled song for you. It's called Sat Sang, Story of You, and Remember Jah. Hi, Bunny. And so some channeled lines from it. Spirit trying to break through. You have permission to be your light. Come and go with love. You've been holding something in your head about spiritual law. Something about look for each other in answers. Tribes watching. Seek to be wise. One moment I seek to be wise and get my bunny off my bed. Daisy, have it. Come on. Not on the bed. Not on the bed. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you. She just did the little, my daughter tells me what it's called. But when she kicks her legs around in a circle, like, ooh, let's play. Someone you've been listening to, they're like, I'm hearing Mac Miller right now, fake Oracle end of the world party. And it's not me. I don't know, maybe it is. But someone, you've been paying attention to what they're saying, and then you come to realize that you've spent all this time paying attention to them and listening to what they're saying, but they've never actually been in the same boat that you're in. And they judge you for the boat that you are in. They don't believe that someone like you could ever have potential to be a divine person. But whoever I'm talking to, whoever that message is for, they're wrong. There's something about scorched earth. Scorched earth. Something about someone literally told you, you're no angel, you're no saint, you're no angel, out of their anger and their hatred. But there's a call to see through that and see your power and see your magic and reach your potential. I can't tell you if you're an angel. I can't tell you if you're a saint. I won't. But I can say that this message is coming out for a reason. That Spirit is with you. You will not fall as long as you keep Spirit with you through it all. Work with Spirit. Let Spirit guide you. We have the number 8. 8 meanings. Something has 8 meanings. Scorched earth has 8 meanings. Scorched earth. Scorched earth. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Actually, I kind of did that wrong. The tower's coming down. Actually, this tower isn't. This tower looks like it wasn't built steady, sturdy, strong, but this tower looks, I don't know, I just got Sword in the Stone vibes, as usual. It was one of my favorite movies growing up, but it's a little different. It's like this little unsteady looking foundation is being held by the divine. And those that don't have the divine right to be inside, they don't make it. They can't make it inside, and when they try, look at them fall. I see that little place, that little tower, that little home as being a fortress. Sovereign in its fortitude. Divine fortitude. And because of that, no more tears or fears. No more fears that everything you do is all wrong and everything about you, everything you give, you must be giving to the wrong things and the wrong ones. Excuse me, guys. No, bad funny. Thank you. No more worrying and fearing and being kept up all night wondering, driven mad by your own thoughts, asking, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? There's just this like divine moment of knowing, you know what? I'm doing the right thing for me right now. I'm doing what's right for me right now. And that could be 8 different things, all wrapped into one. Somebody's give a fuck fairy died. Out of the card, flavoring eggs just popped out. And I literally just did that. I made omelets, and I'm thinking, what did I flavor the eggs with? Grinder pepper. It's like smoked oak wood pepper, black pepper, pink Himalayan sea salt, extra virgin olive oil, and Cooper Sharp cheese. Cooper Sharp American cheese. As soon as I say that, 9 of Cups flew out. So the word Cooper has 9 meanings. I want to say right now I have an X with that last name. But it's also making me think of like the chicken and the Cooper. I used chicken coop to upcycle into jewelry. Being cooped up, like that tower card. Be in the coup de grace. Uh-huh. I don't know. Many different meanings. Potentially, all in one word. That's part of the fun of life. That's part of what I do here. Just play with words and pictures, but in a way that can really help open and heal, cleanse, open, cleanse, and heal old wounds in the psyche, in the soul, which tend to give us wounds in the body. Yep. Tend to give us wounds in the body. What a mess, Bunny. What a mess. She's getting her footing, guys. She's getting her footing. I'm going to show you these because these together could have 8 different meanings for you too, collective. This does for me. It has vibes of, oh, I'll fight for you, or oh, I won't, or oh, let me fight you, or I won't. The Hanged One. Something feels like it's turned the whole world upside down. Page of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, maybe a Cancer, and or an Earth sign. Someone feels like the whole world's been turned upside down and that they've lost all their time on making the wrong choices, putting hard work into the wrong things, and having it get them the wrong places. What they feel is, what they think and feel is the wrong places. Someone's been training for something. Tai Bo. Someone's been studying language arts. Someone's been doing some illicit things. Someone's been growing something untouchable. Sure, maybe someone can witness it. They can't touch it. They can even potentially stand to benefit from seeing, but they can't have. Yeah, they can't have it because they spent too much time tearing it apart. And it's like they can watch it grow now. They can watch it be rebuilt. Excuse me. Watch someone grow. Watch someone rebuild. if you resonate with being a high priestess, this person may be allowed to watch you build and watch you grow, but because of the way that they have torn you down and destroyed your growth previously, they took you from this to this in an instant. They're not allowed to, it's like, because of an energy like this, they're not allowed to come where you go. They can watch, but they can't come. They can see, and they can even grow from seeing it. They could even grow from taking in the light that is witnessing your growth, I guess, if they so chose, if they unburied their head from their arse. If they unburied their head from their arse, then maybe they'd see the sun shine a little bit. Maybe the sun could shine on them. That was a lot. Give me a moment. Whatever that is, it's heavy on the chest, heavy on the ribs, heavy on the mind. Especially on the right brain, and so it makes me think it's really heavy on a masculine. I cleanse and release this energy. I thank it for its messages, its use. As this lighter dies, let the embers of this so do too. Someone cut out of a situation real quick with no real honest explanation, and it was so cutting that I'm not even going to look at that. And we're just going to cut it out now. Cauterize it with some hot messages from somewhere else. I'll shuffle those later. I'm sorry, truck. Unreliable. And that's why I put the down. Oh, thingy thing with a thing and a thing. Yeah. Heart and Hands Tarot. And we'll get some channeled messages, some more index cards from this side over here. See what's in the air. That just made you think. That's how we're going to do it. I'm going to do some air sign messages right now. Messages to and fro air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Excuse me. Welcome home, homies. We're going to go with that chunk that just flew out for a minute. What we already know to be true. Ooh. What we already know to be true. Other commitments, codependency and no dependency. That is something that either Gemini knows or is known about a Gemini. Other commitments, codependent or not able to be depended upon, or also not willing to depend on others. If so, it's because they're terrified. They try to numb it out, but they can't. Something about past pain bleeding on the new path, because hurt people hurt people. The shooting star, the wishing well, the upright penny. I feel like I totally just cut the other air signs out, didn't I? Libra and Aquarius. I did. So there's something strong coming through about Gemini and Cancer, and secrets between the two of them, darkness, about someone having other commitments, being codependent or no dependent. This energy. Something here about go within. Go within, Queen of Pentacles. You'll understand. Maybe there's something you've written about this. Or if you take a moment and sit and write, something important will come out. What we already know to be true. Someone had characteristics of ideal lovers. See that? Gemini is coming out thick. Being told to roll the dice. Three. Balance and understanding. 2. Impulse. Balance, understanding, impulse. 3 again. Balance. Impulse. Balancing impulses, balancing impulses, balancing impulses. When you feel an impulse to do something and you don't necessarily know what to do with it, maybe take a moment to write it down. Write about something. Or what's your wand, you know? I like to say that my pens and pencils are my wands, but at the same time I have a selenite wand, and then I consider like my cooking utensils to be my kitchen wands, things like that. What's something that feels like magic in your hand? Healthy, happy, positive magic in your hand. 3 again, balance, understanding, balance, understanding, balance, understanding. Bunny's getting all riled up and excited over here. Hi, Dace. Hi. Balance and understanding, balance and understanding. That's what you're being called to understand. And that's The air sign. Someone's been playing childish games, though. Chutes and ladders. I'm not sure who's on the chute and who's on the ladder. Time to cross over to the next sign. Also, last but not least, someone crossed over. I think we established this. We already got this, but somebody crossed over and entered into disruptive and repelling situation. Hold on.
Bunny, get off my bed. That's when you're not supposed to be up there yet. You can be like anywhere else. Not on my bed.
Okay. Actually, we have 116. Yeah, that's where we're going to open for the next sign. One, 6 starts us out for, we'll do water. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Opportunity, strength, mediation. Opportunity. There's an opportunity for a strong mediation. Especially if you're an empath. Empath learns and remembers, even mimics, takes on attributes of others, not as a weaponized measure, but, as mentioned, to learn, to feel, see, hear, through another's senses, to connect, to understand. If they spend too much time doing that, they end up just in a state of wanting to run away from themselves because they are not themselves. They've absorbed too much of other people's unnerving, unhealthy energies and intentions for their lives, and it fragments a person, and it busts up their own focus on themselves and what they have for their own goals. Somebody's skeptical about leaving a situation. If you're skeptical about leaving a situation, and it has anything to do with a person, and this person is someone that is the kind of person that says, they're smoking their cigarette, and they're like, I'm done with this, I'm going to throw it on the ground, throw it on the ground, throw it on the ground. I'm done with this, I'm going to throw it on the ground. They finish drinking a bottle of water. They're outside at the beach. I'm done with this, I'm going to throw it on the ground. I caution you to be skeptical of staying with someone like that or being someone like that, because more often than not, those people are willing to knock others down and throw them on the ground when they're done with them. Hang on.
Bunny. Come on. Thank you. Miss Cheesy Butt.
So that was a message that wanted to come out. Someone's feeling inquisitive on how it is that they can live like heaven on earth. And I'll tell you, the best way to start is to start. Start living like you're in heaven on earth. Find the smallest and the biggest things that make you happy, that bring you a sense of calm and peace. Representative of excellently or not at all. Representative of excellently peaceful or not at all. And this is not a kid show. But no. Did you catch that? If not, rewind. Someone's taken a step backwards by not. Someone feels like they're suffering, someone feels like they're rushed, someone feels like they're overextended, and someone feels like they're energetic. Maybe a combination of all, and someone's feeling a bit apathetic, but not inferior. Someone needs to know that starting over is okay. It's okay to find yourself a new song and learn a new dance. If you're feeling anxious and it's affecting your breathing, do the 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out breathing technique. The 4-4-4 breathing technique. Someone is done being quiet and patient about something because they're feeling understimulated. But have no fear, stagnation does not live here anymore. Last one for the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is a quote by Delacroix, from Delacroix. The artist who aims at perfection in everything achieves it in nothing. We'll do earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's something that you aren't receiving. A den. You feel like you haven't received a safe place to rest your head, a safe place for personal healing. This was channeled from a documentary, I think. Just a whole bunch of random words all put together. I just pick out what stands out. Something about a secret is that, excuse me, little piece of egg. Something about secret society. Didn't we talk about that earlier? Something about eunuch. Something about teacher. My bunny just jumped when I said eunuch. Something about proof. I listened to a song today, was by Prof, P-R-O-F, Lightwork. Something about elder. Something about immaculate conception. Something about the placenta. Something about the dark side. Something about offered. Something about scars. Something about Catholic ritual. Something about unspoken. Something about dragon. My dragon's staring at me right now. His name's Pink Floyd. If that means anything to you. 44:55 on the timer there. Something about out-of-body experience and astral projection. Be careful. It's not always safe. It rarely is. If you catch yourself looking down and you're like, oh, everything kind of looks like a cartoon and you feel like you're fading in and fading out, you've probably unwittingly partaken in that. Daisy Butt, get off my bed. Or you did it wittingly and haven't come out of it all the way. You sneaky, you trying to play. Someone's asking, have I served? And if I have, what is it that I've served? Have I served something healthy? Have I served? I don't know what to say, like, don't judge me, monkey. These are the messages that come out when we're doing channeled reading. Something about leave it to Beaver. What? Rejection equals protection. Ward and the Beaver. Number one dream, to meet the creator. That could be like the entire, meet the creator. Or it could be like, oh, my favorite movie, I'd love to meet the creator. My bunny's over here trying to eat my slippers because they're fuzzy. She is literally like shoving her nose up in there and being funny. Being a silly, silly little thing. Hi, Daisy. Hi. Something about do it while you can. Seafood. Something about embarrassed that I didn't revolt or that I wasn't revolted. I'm embarrassed that I wasn't revolted by seafood. Something to do with seafood. Somebody's feeling astonished. Be very mindful when and where and why and how you put holes in walls. There is a call if you're doing stuff like that. Even for decoration's sake, you're wrecking the home. The less, the better. Something about new horizons. It feels so good to smile again. So if you are like moving somewhere, if you're moving somewhere, make sure that you don't put holes in the walls. Something about hand out prices to pay. Sundown, sunset. Something about a full table. Full table will catch up with you once you've done all your cleansing. Someone that was very superficial cheated. Something here about communion. Something about everything's good by the weekend. The number 444 says, let me help you. You want to look it up and find yourself a message there. And might trip, but I'll never fall. All right, and fire signs. Someone feels buried alive. Let's get the cliff notes and the rundown. Someone left a scar so deeply on someone that they don't ever want to cross that person's path again. Something about no refreshment available in this situation. Something about I lied and said I was busy, but I wasn't. I just didn't want to ... There's a message for you in 555. Someone feels like they're disappointed each time that something occurs. And it's occurred plenty of times and failed plenty of times. They felt disappointed plenty of times. And so they are not taking a move, making a move, or allowing any move toward them whatsoever. And they're blocking out their own growth. I don't know if it's you fire signs or someone that you're thinking of. Someone gave their heart out expecting to get the same thing back in return, and they didn't. There's something here about John Lennon. Something about not a Hebrew. Something about big steps, taking big steps to go up against. My bunny started thumping on that one. Somebody has been walking in the spirit of worry and reminiscing on things past. And they reminisce so hard on it that their sleep, it's like they see it in their sleep, they see it when they're awake. It makes them so anxious, it makes them so scared, it makes them so nervous, and yet they still do things, I think, to make themselves think about this. Like look at somebody's pictures, purposely think about them. Maybe not, maybe they're trying really hard not to. And if that's the thing, just stand strong and steady, and it might be awful, but it can be gotten through. Something about the waters drying up. I feel like those are the tears. Against all odds, the tears are finally drying up. Somebody's ready to go have one of these. But somebody's also ready to go have one of these. And the people around are all wondering what's going to happen. There's a call to keep your throat chakra healed, open, and on track. Look for some deep knowledge into the throat chakra, especially if you find yourself with laryngitis, a hoarse throat, issues with your ears, nose, jaw, shoulders, thyroid, pituitary lymph issues. You could look at BeMyTravelMuse.com. I got a whole bunch of information from there, which is what I had just read from. BeMyTravelMuse.com. And they have a lot on there about the chakras. So, yeah. That's what I have, guys. It's my hope that this reaches somewhere that it needs to, someone that it must. Through the star code. I got all the signs right. Air, fire, water, earth. Yeah. That's where I'm gonna leave off. Until we speak again, my dears. Mwah.